Hey guys, I am Rigved. Welcome to my new channel. In this video, I am going to give you an amazing roadmap to begin your web development journey. So let's begin. Alright, the first thing I want to tell you guys is that web development is a huge field on its own. That is why if you want to begin learning web development, learning it theoretically is not going to work. Keep learning it through projects. Learn the theory part as fast as possible and then keep building more and more projects so that you are able to expand your knowledge further. This journey is divided into 4 stages. The first stage being understanding how the internet works. You must understand some basic stuff like what servers are, what HTTP is, what HTTPS is, and along with that understanding some basic terms like front end, back end, APIs. It's like understanding the game before entering the game, right? So the next stage being learning the front end part. Front end is basically what you see whenever you open the website on your device. The first thing, the entire website structure, the layout, the designing, the functionality, all that is the front end part. So to begin front end, you must first learn HTML and CSS. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a really simple language. It is just the skeletal structure of the website and it's got some basic tags which you can learn real quick and you can keep building above that. After that, you move on to CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Styling Sheets. As the name suggests, it's for styling the website. It's got some amazing features like styling your images, adding some animations to the website and some hover effect, like when your mouse hovers on some card, some things move like that. So those are basically what the CSS handles. Learning that also won't take that long, so you can quickly move on further to learning JavaScript. JavaScript is the most important language. It is the language that all browsers understand and it's used for adding the functionality to the website. So HTML and CSS are used for adding structure and styling to the website, and JavaScript is used for adding the functionality to the website. That is why it's really important. You can learn some basic things like let, const, some arrow functions like that, and then move on to learning JavaScript libraries. These are more important. Libraries are what basically built using pure JavaScript but are used for making JavaScript much more simpler and making it much more dynamic as well. Also, learning those libraries can get very simple and easy to understand. There are basically many libraries like Angular, React, Vue, and a lot more. Angular is an older JavaScript library created by Google. You can start learning that. I would personally recommend you to learn React. React is a new JavaScript library, open source, created by Facebook and has got some amazing features like reusability of code, amazing documentation, and learning that is a very simple and is great to begin with. I would personally recommend you to go through that. Then we move on to backend. Backend is basically the stuff that is handled on the server side. Amazon is an amazing example to give. Whenever you open the website, whatever the first thing you see is the front end part, right? But what remembers how many products have been sold? What remembers what is the rating of that product? What remembers what your address is? And a lot more. So that is what is handled on the server side. So to start with the backend part, there are many languages like Python, PHP, C#, Java, Node.js, and a lot more. So there are also Python libraries you can begin with, such as Django. I would personally recommend you to go for Django. You must have a little bit of knowledge about Python and immediately after that you can quickly shift to Django. Django has some amazing tutorials as well as a nice documentation, so it will help you in your learning journey to learn quickly and smoothly. After that comes the next stage, which is the API. API stands for Application Programming Interface. There has to be some means of communication between the front end part and the back end part. API does just that. Front end has to send some queries to the back end for receiving data as well as vice versa. This is what is handled by the API. I can personally recommend you GraphQL API, which is the recent API and has amazing tutorials, amazing documentation, and is really beginner friendly, so you can start with that. And lots of projects are using this, so it's great to begin with. A small personal tip, you should have a good ability of Googling. Most of your time of web development you will be googling a lot of stuff. Searching on Google is going to be an ability you must have. There will be features that you want to search for, and finding proper keywords for them and then searching them on those websites is an important ability that you should have. So this will come through experience, but remember, keep googling. You will come across a lot of errors as well. All you have to do is just search them on Google. Stack Overflow is an amazing community driven website where lots of people have already sent their issues and they have been solved over there. All you have to do is just refer them and follow their steps. You will get solution to literally all your problems over there. Then comes the project part. I will list some projects over here. As the name suggests, you can just go through them one by one, create them and build your further knowledge along with that. All you have to do is just search on Google the project name and using whatever language you are learning, and there's a high chance you will find some tutorial or some blog post where you will be given a step-by-step guide towards making that project, and there you will get a nice opportunity to learn and apply all those skills whatever you must have theoretically learned till now using your practical knowledge. Then you can also learn through open source. Open source is an amazing place to start with because you can directly work on huge projects and can get immense amount of experience because there's already a huge data code, and going through that can get a bit overwhelming in the beginning, but trust me, once you get used to that, you will have a basic idea of how things work in a website and how the front end and back end are all connected and how everything is designed and coded in that particular manner. All that thing will literally get feeded in here and you will understand a lot of things. So that is it for today's video, and I hope you got a lot to learn. Hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. I've got some amazing contents coming up. Hit that bell icon as well. And remember, execution is more important than just thinking about it. So start with stage 1 immediately after this video ends. What are you waiting for? Stay tuned, stay safe.